We're recording.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys. Back again.
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose.
Where two black-ass girls invade the whitest show on earth, The Bachelorette. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And, what a
movie.
That's what you said.
It was
that shit
a
felt like
movie
forever.
this week. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's long. It's long when the whole drama, the whole episode is centered around like one person, basically. And one piece of drama, which is just Luke P.
Because the episode structure contains many activities. So then also having it be centered around one man was like just a lot to follow.
One man who is very just retired of him. He's very exhausting. Yeah. He's very exhausting.
Very.
Yeah. What are your initial thoughts?
So, initial thoughts are these guys who are in the house, the rest of our guys seem great. Literally feel like Luke P is a terrorist. Like, I forget what other reality show it is, but someone said like, oh, you're the cancer of the group. Was that The Bachelor?
What was that?
It was The Bachelor.
Who
they
said
that about Courtney.
Oh, yeah, Demi
Remember
said
this?
that.
Demi said that.
I had no business saying that. Courtney has no influence in this house.
None.
She don't feel like nothing. Like, what do you mean?
But he actually is. Like, he's the guy who's, like, manipulating her, manipulating what the guys are saying.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, the worst. Also, the fact that this girl is so focused on Luke P that there is a man that has not kissed her yet is so problematic.
I can't believe Kevin had not kissed her when he said that. I was like, where have you been? But last week he was out for half the date because he got his arm, like his shoulder messed up.
That's right. Yeah.
And yeah, he's just, I feel like there's been a couple group dates that she's gotten bogged down in Luke nonsense, that she's cut the group date or she's cut the cocktail party short. And so people keep not getting time with her. And yet they still keep getting roses. And I think he's one of those people. So he just like hasn't kissed her.
Yep. Which is crazy. He has gone overseas.
He's in Scotland and has not kissed her. Shout out to you, Kevin. Damn.
I know, this is scamming 101.
Yeah.
And then my last thought is that I finally related to Hannah B multiple times during this episode, which I really appreciated.
Interesting. Okay, will we hear more about that later?
Yes, we will.
Okay. I'm surprised you don't have any thoughts about your man.
Oh. That's just too predictable.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, no. My man and his durag and his size 14 feet. You guys already know. You already know.
I can't wait to get to that part.
What about you, friend?
As I said, it's a very frustrating episode to watch. Hannah is not dumb.
No.
She's not dumb.
She's not.
But she's being very dumb with Luke P. And it's very frustrating to watch because she showed a bit of self-awareness and the fact that she's seeing what he's doing, and she called it all the way out, but yet she's still falling back on this. I felt this initial connection with you, something that doesn't make sense to any of us watching it. I don't know what she's holding on to. He doesn't have that many good redeeming qualities to even like fall back on. Like, all right, he's have all this drama in the house, but like he's really sweet with me with this, or he's really like, we're not even seeing any of those characters. We're seeing nothing but awfulness from this guy.
Yeah, no, he's just hot.
Like, to her.
To me, he looks like
specify.
A Muppet. But...
But yeah, she looked tortured on this date, on this one-on-one date, and I don't get it. Like, she looked like she was having a terrible time, like she was being forced to be there and sit through this. Like, she looked tortured, and yet, like, we're still dealing with this dude. Like, I don't understand.
And we saw on camera like 45 minutes, and that was painful. I can't imagine actually being there.
Oh, God. Talking in circles with this dude.
Ooh.
Oh, God. So, yeah, that was my initial thought. And Mike for Bachelor. That is all.
For Bachelor. Bachelor.
Yep, that is all.
Yep.
Before we get into the recap, we have a special announcement.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. People have been asking for this for forever.
A while.
We see it in the comments and the DMs and the reviews. But we're very excited that tomorrow we'll be recording with the Huffington Post Here to Make Friends Bachelor podcast.
Yay, Claire and Emma.
Yes, Claire and Emma. Their podcast, they describe themselves as like the feminist Bachelor podcast.
Yeah.
So obviously there's like some similarities in like our voices in terms of our critique of the show. We talk about like social justice issues. They definitely seem to have a love-hate relationship with the franchise, just like us. So yeah, we know a lot of our listeners are definitely some of their listeners. So super excited to collaborate with them and chat shit about this show.
Yeah, excited.
Yeah, so their episode will be out, I'm not sure, probably before this one. So
Yeah, right? Yeah.
they got editors and shit over there.
Fancy.
We edit the shit ourselves. So
Yeah, they are fancy ladies. So who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, head on over to their podcast and check us out. Also, a special shout out to everyone who joined us last week on our first live stream.
Yay, it was so fun.
So fun. It was recorded. It's posted on our Patreon. But yeah, we basically sat for like an hour and some change, just telling stories about college, like talking about dating. How we managed to be our black ass selves in this very white space.
That was like the first question.
That was one of the first questions we answered. Yeah.
Oof.
It was a lot of cool little like insider bits about us, trying to get a little bit more personal with y'all. And yeah, we'll do another one next month. And yeah, TBD on the date. We'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely let you know.
Hey guys, that's a little taste of this week's episode. If you want to hear the full recap,
Head on over to patreon.com/2blackgirls1rose and sign up to get weekly recaps and other Bachelor content from us.
see you next week.